Hi guys, welcome back to the Social Tune and a brand new episode of Retrospective Rambles. Today, well, we are going to be talking about a song that is an interesting one for me. It's going to be Never Say Never by the Fray. Now this is an interesting one for me for a very specific reason. A lot of people love it. People love this song. I've seen so many best of 2009 lists with this on it, or people mentioning it, or God, people really like this song. And look, I get it, but by the phrase standards, yeah, I suppose it's one of their best. Here's the thing, I've never been a fan of the Fray. I never have. I find them incredibly boring. Oh, they're so boring, so generic. Ugh. I will say that How to Save a Life is a good song, but other than that, I can't think of many moments in their discography that really stood out to me, and that is not helped by the fact that they got more and more boring as time went on. I've listened to all of their albums, and I'm not impressed. Look, I'm sorry, they started out as a band that I would maybe give a 7 out of 10 to, and as time went on, they just went down to a 5. They're not very interesting. They're kind of pseudo-deep, and I will say they're not quite as bad as some other bands from that era of music in the mid-2000s, but I don't know, even though the guitars are a little bit, more prominent there than, on most bands from that era, they just feel so generic and soft, rocky to me. But anyway, with that said, Never Say Never, it's a good song. It had the unfortunate fate of turning up in 2009, which I can't stand. But I will say that listening to it and thinking about it, it probably would have made my honorable mentions in 2009, except that was a collaborative video, so, compromises had to be made, basically. And, it's not that great in my opinion. It's okay. I think the piano leads are gorgeous. I think it's a fairly well-written song, but I don't really think the hook stands out that much. I think that in terms of phrase songs, I wouldn't exactly call it all that memorable or anthemic. I don't know. Like I said, How to Save a Life, that's a song that I remember. That's a song that actually sticks with me. This one just doesn't do that, and I think even if I hate 2009, if I'm comparing it to other songs that were released that year that were far better and more iconic in retrospect, like say Fireflies by Owl City, it just doesn't hold a candle to them, at least for me. And I know they had another hit that year, which I can't remember for the life of me, which admittedly was worse, but Never Say Never, it's better, but it's not that interesting, and I don't know, if you can't get past that, well, that's your business, but this is my channel, so nah. If I seem bitter, I'm not. I've just had a bit of an odd day, bit of an odd time, and I'm filming in a bit of an odd place, and someone is staring at me right now. Hey. But anyway, yeah, that's all I'm going to say for now. If you'd like to come up with any other songs for me to talk about, then please do. Stop recommending Caroline by Aminé, because it's only a year old and I still get ads for Aminé's music, so he hasn't gone away yet. Don't discount that song just yet, although who knows, we'll see, and probably a couple of weeks down the line I'll change my mind and do want to talk about it. But anyway, with that said, you can expect more retrospective rambles this week, but other than that, I'm making no promises. Until then, I'm Finn, and this is the Social Tunes, signing off.